Hi. I don't expect people to be in this stream because one, this is a very random topic, and two, I mostly do live videos because they're easier to upload because it's already up there, and my internet does really crappy upload time. So, and this is a very random topic, especially for my channel, but I just wanted to say this because it was nagging me. Um, and because I have friends who have tried to get me to watch this person for a while now, but something was always I felt off. And just this whole situation just kind of proved to me why I was right in not supporting this person. So, if you do care to know, Jackie Aina is a very famous makeup artist, beauty guru, what have you, here on YouTube and even outside of the YouTube space. Like she's one of the few who has managed to permeate into the mainstream. She won a NAACP Image Award last year, I believe. And she even has a makeup show on Tidal, the music streaming service that Jay-Z founded. So my issue comes in with the fact that she recently went after a smaller drama YouTuber who I do watch named Petty Paige. And in a now deleted video, she said that this one YouTuber, Jackie Aina, said that this one YouTuber who had been making videos about her drama videos, which she said she didn't name the girl and she was mad that people were putting her name in the comments, but she described her as a black female YouTuber who lives outside the US. Paige lives in the UK. And then put up the thumbnail for the video that was the center of contention. Like, girl, what do you mean? You got 2.1 billion subscribers, so I'm pretty sure I might find this video. Hello, I appreciate your downvotes. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? That they're not gonna go? Who you have stands who, the moment you say someone didn't say "bless me" on the train, will probably go find out where you are, what train you were on, and go find that person and beat the shit out of them. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't think that people would figure out who Paige was from all those context clues? Like, what? Anyway, the thing is that the video she was talking about and the creator, Petty Paige, the whole thing started when Jackie Aina made a video about how she didn't understand how consumers could be aggravated by coupon codes in beauty videos. And the thing is that unless you disclose that your video is sponsored and that you are, including coupon codes somewhere that are easily listed, like you can't just put, oh, the eyeshadow I'm using is MAC, and just leave a link and not say that this link goes to your discount code, because that's against consumer right. That's a violation. That's a literal violation of consumer rights. You have to disclose this stuff. In fact, here for the tea, another drama YouTuber who I really cannot stand, but damn it, her videos are so detailed, but she's such a bitch. But like, she went in on people. She had a list of people who did not disclose their coupon codes and pretty much exposed that whenever you hit one of these links, whether they're telling you or not, you're going to their affiliate code and they're getting money from you without you knowing it with whatever you purchase with that code. And she didn't understand why, Jackie couldn't understand why people would be upset about that. And the thing is that, yeah, consumers are upset because you're lying about receiving money when we click these links. Like, we deserve to know as consumers. And Paige called her out on it. She made a video about it, and she was actually pretty nice about it, way more calm. She even said that she was a fan and appreciated what Jackie was doing, and just said, like, look, this is where we're coming from when we're talking about it, and used Jackie's video kind of like point by point to explain, like, when Jackie said this, Paige rebutted, like a debate almost. So Jackie admitted in the now deleted video that she pretty much didn't watch the video, but when she went to the comments section on it, she saw that her fans were fighting Petty Paige's fans in there. But also another thing I thought that was interesting was that she didn't watch the video, but she saw it continuously get recommended to her, and she was afraid of people finding it and watching it. So the real reason why she ended up trying to take down Paige's video was because she didn't want a video with criticism about her gaining any traction. So she filed a false copyright strike. And I say false because Paige appealed. And no, Jackie, it was not due to UK copyright laws. US copyright laws under fair use let Paige's video be up, because what she did was a commentary. Like, she used your video in terms of commentary or education, if you want to figure out which is which. And it had every right to be up. Like, I don't understand. You were just mad because someone was actually criticizing you. And I'm going to get into that later. But Jackie then said that she didn't know that when you send in a thank you, Frenchie. Jackie then said that she didn't realize that when you send a copyright strike to somebody, that that your information goes to them, and it does. Because in case the other person wants to appeal or even countersue, depending on how the case goes, that you got to get your information. But all it is your name, your address, and your email. And then she said that she got hacked, or her email became flooded with all these different emails from different companies and different newsletters she never signed up for. And she didn't know what was going on. And then her bank account was compromised twice. And so she automatically assumed that it was Paige, because when she got the email for the counter strike, it had Jackie's email in it. And that is such a goddamn stretch. Last year in 2016, 2017, in America alone, we had some of the biggest hacks in history, including Equifax. Do y'all remember Equifax? Equifax houses all or half of American social security numbers. Because I can tell you right now, when trying to hack a bank account is not as easy as Jackie is making it seem like it is. You just don't get an email and then that's it. You need a little bit more information. And it wouldn't shock me if and Jackie has been compromised before. And but like it's not I'm not shocked that, someone whose information had been compromised before, as Jackie has said, and like we pulled up Twitter receipts. She's been on Twitter and said this, like her Sephora account was hacked, which also contains personal information, as I myself have a Sephora account. But like if she was also a part of that Equifax breach, because reminder, they didn't send out emails to let you know. And when the people did find out, it was like maybe 4 months after the fact, and you had to go to a website and type in your information. I found out my mom was compromised. I wasn't compromised, thank goodness, but my mom was. So we were like, okay, well, if there's any suspicious account activity, that's probably it. Something tells me she might have been compromised. This is a guess. She might have been compromised, but she never took the time out to go see, because she just figured it couldn't be her. But sis, if you've been compromised on your Sephora account and other accounts in the past, then chances are that your information is floating out there way before you think Paige got a hold of it. And also another thing, a lot of her fans were like, her husband has a computer job. He could be a hacker. Oh my God. He showed up John Cooking's website. Y'all, literally, it's not that fucking difficult to look at the HTML layup of a website. You can do it in Google Chrome right now. In fact, if my screen was recording like the other way right now, I could show it to you right now. HTML coding and basic IT work is really easy. Like, just because y'all think this is some CSI stuff, it ain't that deep. But essentially, to wrap that section up, Jackie accused Paige of stealing $1,500 USD, which I have to stress, because when you also do the conversion rate from USD to pounds, why would Paige steal 800 pounds from Jackie for no reason and risk going to jail under a felony and like have her job and life be ruined for 800 pounds? That don't make no sense. But anyway, she claims that Paige, out of vengeful spitefulness, to take Jackie Aina down, took $1,500 from her. And I'm just like, what the hell? It had no proof in this video, not a fraud receipt. Cause like I'm gonna try to show you this without compromising myself. But like Chase sends me fraud stuff every now and again, right? Like if I'm going somewhere and I'm not or if like I went to a con recently and because I was I was buying stuff a lot. Chase was like, fraud account, fraud. Your account is hacked, blah, blah, blah. And I had to be like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, here, let me see. Uh, I'm going to try to show you all what this looks like so you can kind of get an understanding of why couldn't we see, um, why can't we just see something like this? Okay. Uh, I think this is good. I'm just going to I don't know if you all can see that. Probably not. Holy shit. Uh oh, you can kind of see it, but it pretty much said Chase fraud. Did you use your card ending in whatever for like $60 at personal service? So why couldn't you show us something like that? Just like you got an alert that said, did you use your card and spend this much money um in this shop in the UK or something like that. Could we at least get something? But even then, to go and say that you knew exactly who it was and to try to prove it, or at least say this person was without any kind of substantial proof, is outrageous. And then she had the nerve to say that she had a friend in the FBI who found out who it was, and we find out that it's some rando on Twitter who said they're a gray hat hacker, and that ain't even the correct term for what they wanted to use. It's not even the right language. They said they're a gray hat hacker. Honey, you want a white hat hacker. A white hat are the good guys who go and find problems in infrastructures and help out companies. They're the guys who, when a company wants to make a hacking video about like how not to fall for fraud or phishing scams, those are the guys you go to. A gray or a black hat are a lot more dangerous and unreliable. So I hope to God you didn't give this person your information, because for all we know, that person could have been the one to go and do it. And yeah, saying that Paige was the only person was suspect. It was very suspect. And of course, the Jackie stands immediately went to Paige's old video. And I just checked, it has like 10,000 dislikes now. And every comment is disgusting. Some of them are horrible, commenting on her weight, her looks, her accent, her race, saying, and this is another thing, real quick. A lot of people are like, how dare you try to take down another Black woman? Okay, first of all, this doesn't have anything to do with Jackie being Black. And I know if you know me personally and are watching this, and this comes as a shock with me, like I got a fucking Black Lives Matter poster hanging over my desk over there. But I can tell you, that this has nothing to do with that. This has to do with Jackie Aina not being able to take criticism. She admitted, well, you have your opinion, whoever you are, but it's not racist. But the thing is that she, she that she can't take criticism. That's the thing. She can't take criticism, and she saw a video criticizing her. And the thing is that she saw this video criticizing one aspect of what she was doing, and like that was it. That was too much for her. It was like, how dare you criticize me? Because no one has criticized her before, not even her fans. It's almost detrimental to try to criticize her. And like then I don't know. I feel like this isn't a case of that. But this is just a case of someone who can't take criticism, who tried to stop criticism about her from coming out, and then it backfiring in her face when the video got put back up. But then after the fact, now she kind of feels like, because Paige, who has been the one who didn't really kiss her butt all the time and give her like undying praise and criticism, now it's like, oh, this has to be the one who's trying to ruin my life and all this other stuff and blah blah blah. And it's like, it's not like that, sis. Paige even said in her first video that she was a fan of yours and she just wanted you to understand where she was coming from, along with the rest of the people, about coupon codes and stuff like that. But you didn't watch the video. You took it so to heart, to the fact that a video that was criticizing you in the nicest way possible would come out. And then, like, even with the giveaway video, like, okay, that giveaway was a whole big mess. Both parties could have been a lot better with that. Although, Jackie, why would you have a giveaway before you go on vacation? That's what I don't get. Like, if you were going on vacation, why would you have a giveaway? Why not just say, I'm prepping for a giveaway, but it'll happen after I get back from vacation, so that way I can mail it out as soon as possible? Because I don't know, I forget about stuff real easily. So I just would be like, okay, since I got to go somewhere, I'd either mail it beforehand or mail it after. And I get where the other girl was coming from with, her being worried about it not uh, getting onto the, it not coming because she was in school. And I also think that it was very rude of Jackie to all of a sudden cancel the giveaway, because it's like, you already have it out. You already promised it. You might as well just give it out again, but just maybe add more rules and restrictions and say, hey guys, the next time we do this giveaway, just don't continuously contact me. I don't like it, what have you, you know. But anyway, like, Paige made a video on that, and she actually contacted the girl. And guess what? The Jackie stands went and attacked that poor girl. She had already admitted that she had all this anxiety and stuff, and it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. But anyway, this whole other thing, I'm gonna go back to the recent video. So the Jackie's now deleted video got like over 500,000 views. And one thing that I thought was funny was that she talked about how Paige's video, she should have had known better with her, with her audience, to be responsible and not put out certain information, yada yada. Sis, you put this girl on blast to 2.1 million people and didn't think nothing would become of it, or that they wouldn't go harass her. So hours go by and Paige makes her response video, which was very well concise, way calmer than I thought she would be. Because if someone accused me of stealing $1,500, I'd go off. But Paige gave her side and even said, look, I consulted with lawyers and they told me that this could be a defamation case. And I'm more than willing to give you my information if you want to take me to court and all this other stuff. And that part, that, my friends, is why I think Jackie pulled that video, because she doesn't have any concise proof. She did all of this talking on she made allegations without any founding proof. This is all just up in the air. Like, and the fact that Paige was so vehemently, like, firm in her decision of, I will give you my information. I will give you my, like, health number, which is kind of like a social security code for us here in the States, the NHS number. I'll give you my address. I'll give you my fiance's address, both our names and any other information you may need to pretty much let a lawsuit go forward. And I think that's why Jackie took down that video. And I find it pretty funny that she said in that tweet, that's also now deleted, I believe, that she got rid of it because she's above all this mess, and that, she realizes for her subs that that's not the kind of content they subscribed for. Well, then why did you put it up in the first place? Why did you already put it on the first place? Oh, she already sent it to her? Okay. I know she said she was going to send it to Sanders Kennedy, but I didn't know if he would take it. I don't think he wanted to be involved in this. But okay. But I honestly do hope that Paige goes through with litigation, because that's a big claim. That's a felony. I don't think people understand that what Jackie Aina accused Petty Paige of doing is a felony. Like, okay, thank you. Thank you, 21. But, like, that's a felony, people. That's wire fraud. That's theft. It actually, international wire fraud, because Petty Paige is in the UK. That's a big deal. Like, you're accusing something that this girl could lose her job for, could go to jail for, not even jail, prison. She could go to prison for this. And it's like the fact that Jackie is going to, yet she's not going to be held accountable for this. Her fans are not going to hold her accountable. The only person who is going to be able to hold her accountable is Paige in a court of law, honestly, unless kind of going back to the beginning of this video, for those who missed it, I kind of talked about how Jackie Aina cannot take criticism. And that's pretty much how all of this mess started, was that she couldn't take criticism from Petty Paige and kind of marked Paige as a villain. And I find it funny that she mentioned Paige blocked her, because I think Jackie actually blocked her first, if I remember correctly. This was a while ago. But yeah, Paige was tagging her a lot in the responses to the first video. But I believe Jackie blocked her first. And it was just a hot mess. It's like, girl, I can't tell you how many videos are made about Manny NUA, Nikki Tutorials, Tati Westbrook, Laura Lee, Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill probably got a whole drama playlist about her, with people criticizing. And yeah, there are genuine criticism videos, and yeah, there are also hate videos, but they are either above the hate videos, or they at least take some of the criticism to heart. And that's how I feel you can tell the good beauty gurus from the bad ones. Like Nikki Tutorials, when she did her Shape Tape foundation review and didn't really bring up the shade range, people got on her about it, and she took it down, and she made a statement saying, guys, I listened to you. You're right. I should have been more thorough with it. I should have not tried it, or I should have talked about the shade range more. I'm listening. I appreciate the help. That's someone who took a criticism from her own fans, actually looked at it, and went and applied it. And that's why I can respect Nikki a bit. Tati Westbrook is one who can't handle criticism about her, and she often ignores it or heavily moderates her comment sections, kind of what Jackie did with the video that's now gone. Those comments were so heavily moderated, it gave me John Cookie and flashbacks. She has to be open to that. I'm not saying being open to hate, but be open to valid criticism. Like what Paige said. Paige was like, this is why you have to say your affiliate codes are affiliate codes. This is why people or consumers can be mad about it. This is why this might be an issue. And it came from a place of, I want to see you do better. And Jackie took it as a personal insult on herself. And I don't know how much more constructive of a criticism that could have been for you to just ignore it or think it was a hate comment. Like, I honestly don't. So for me, until the day that Jackie can actually take a piece of constructive criticism, until the day her fans can stop shielding her from any kind of criticism. Like, I get hate comments, but not criticism. Y'all gotta let Auntie Jackie is a big girl. She's a big girl who put on her Fashion Nova dress all by herself. Y'all gotta let her be an adult and deal with this criticism. Okay, you gotta do it. You can't shield her. She's 30 years old now. Especially since she's going out into the wider brim of the public, you are not going to be able to shield her from criticism. And some of it is going to be backhanded and just full of hate, but you got valid constructive criticism always helps. And I will admit, because I did go on Reddit mostly to see this play out, I will say that on the Reddit forums, a lot of older Jackie stans are pretty disappointed by this turn of events, and especially with the video being deleted, because they say, like, I saw a few comments that said, I thought she was going to come out with a bunch of proof and everything, but then she just deleted the video and blah, blah, blah. And it was just a hot mess. And I do feel bad for those fans, because I bet they were going hard for her. And now they're made to look like idiots, because a couple of them did say they felt like they were idiots. A few of them said that Jackie has changed, like she's not She seems to be more full of herself than she used to be, but I am not. I've never watched Jackie in the past, so I can't corroborate that. But if you are a Jackie fan and if you feel that she has changed, please comment and let me know. Like I said, I never watched her way back when, so I don't have a good measurement for that. And I'm glad some of them apologized. I am glad. Thank you, 21. Speaking of Cookie and Any, you know what? I haven't watched a John Cookian video ever since that Peter Mon thing. Oh my. Speaking of, I hope Peter Mon is still suing that boy. No. I hope he's still suing. But John Cookian is known to hop on the bandwagons a lot. He always does that. So I expect him to make a video about this ASAP. I really do. Okay, you were a fan of hers and begin to change, yeah. Why isn't Peter Mon talking about this? Well, to be fair, Peter Mon normally does his videos or he uploads really late at night, so he might have one coming out tonight. A lot of this drama did happen within like maybe a 48-hour time span, give or take. Like it was really weird timing. But Peter Mon might make a video an hour ago. Yeah, sometimes he uploads like multiple times a day. So I hope he has one later tonight because he has talked about Jackie Aina in the past, and I hope he does talk about this because this is a really big issue. And that's not what we're talking about, boo. And yeah, this whole thing is just it's a hot mess, and it all could have just been resolved if someone just told Jackie not to be in her feelings and not to jump to conclusions. And yeah, just yeah, he should care. He should care. Everyone should. Because it also is kind of like another case of a smaller YouTuber being bullied by a larger YouTuber. Because Paige has, I think, now about Paige has gone down in subscribers since then. She now has, I think, 96,000 when I think she was closer to 100,000. I think she was maybe like 98 or 97 before all of this. But you know, Jackie really should have known when she. I read a comment on the Reddit thread where someone was like, "Well, I think Jackie should, if she knew better, then she wouldn't have done all this or showed Paige up to this and blah blah blah." And that'd be pretty stupid if she didn't have any proof. But oh my goodness, what am I doing? Defending Jackie? Shocker. And I'm like, you know what? I know what you're trying to say. Like, why would she show or accuse this girl without any proof if she wasn't sure? But she did just that. And not only did she do it, but she did it to 2.1 million people. And I feel it's because she just thought that Paige was the only person who gave out pretty harsh criticism about her at that time. And she automatically jumped to conclusions about it. And it's just, yeah, like she didn't know that. Yeah, you can be liable. You can be liable, especially when that's the thing too, is that it was so obvious who she was talking about. Like, you mentioned that, first of all, drama channel. Oh, you could have just said a drama channel, but you said a black female. There's like a whole bunch, but only one right now who's very well known, and that would be Petty Paige. And once you mention out the US, that seals it. Petty Paige, as far as I know, is the only black female YouTuber out of the US who is like getting on the rise right now within drama channels. And then you put her thumbnail in the video. Like, nobody was gonna pause and look at it. Don't know what the thumbnail looked like that. Like, what? Like, it's just a hot mess. But anyway, because I'm probably gonna end this soon, but I just wanted to say that in the end, I do hope that Paige does go with some form of litigation, because this is such a big accusation that she needs to go and do something about it. And especially because I don't want this to be a precedence like with John Cookie and Peter Mond. Like, you just don't go on here with unfounded claims talking about his Tumblr is full of pictures of children, and they weren't. Like, he said he's a daddy. He says he's a daddy. Like, what the that means he's what the fuck? Like, they don't mean Y'all gotta go back and look at the old videos if you don't know I'm talking about the Peter Mond, John Cookian drama. But essentially, John Cookian accused Peter Mond, another drama channel, of being a pedophile, and even dragged James Charles and Thomas Halbert and some other dude into it. And they came out and said, that they weren't involved. James Charles left a comment on Peter Mond's original video about it, like, "I'm so sorry, Sister Peter, that this happened to you." The other dude made a video saying this, and Thomas Halbert went all the way off on Twitter, but he likes to tweet and delete a lot. But and all that went out the window. He didn't have any proof, and the proof he did have got debunked before he could make a video talking about the proof. Like, you just can't, like, that whole thing. Oh, Shane Dawson, when that weird ass YouTube channel came up out of nowhere and then started warping his really bad taste, out of context jokes together to make him seem like a pedophile. Like, all these random unfounded claims with no proof being thrown out here on the internet with no proof. And yeah, like you said, 21. Once it's out there, you can't take it back. Because I already seen a few comments. Hell, T-Spill made a video with clips from Jackie's video in it. Girl, that video is still out here. People still have it, and I expect it to be re-uploaded really soon. So the damage is already done. The damage to Paige is already done. I'm glad that some of Jackie's followers are apologizing, but still, that girl's still going to be facing harassment for a good long time until Jackie herself comes out and says, "Guys, I was wrong," or "I apologize for being so hasty." Like, that's pretty much at least the least you could do. The least you could do. But yeah, she did. She got exactly what she wanted. She wanted people to go after her. She wanted Paige to be kind of devalued because she even called like drama channels a bottom feeders, or at least referring to Paige's channel as being a bottom feeder, and just kind of all nasty rhetoric and stuff. And yeah, she needs to humble herself, needs to learn how to take criticism. Excuse me. And yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's another thing, called her lazy. She called Paige lazy, but Paige does more research on her video coming back at Jackie than Jackie did when she was going to accuse Paige of a felony. And if you wanted to leave it in the past because it was a year ago, it's obvious that you weren't that serious about pursuing this $1,500 that you lost, or else you would have gone after her, or at least made a claim to get back your money. Obviously it didn't hurt you that much. So why are you bringing it up now? Like, if you felt now that you've retracted it, that it should have stayed in the past, or you should have handled it privately, you should have thought about that beforehand. Like, I don't come on, like, think before you post, people. Think before you post. But that's it for me. I guess if anybody has any questions on the situation, you can post them now, and I'll try to answer them with little knowledge that I know. Or if you want to hear me talk about any other developments on the situation, because I think this is it as far as I know of. Like I said, I'm glad Paige gave her information to Jackie, or to Sanders to give to Jackie. I really do look forward to it. This goes to court. Paige's Twitter is gone. What you talking about? Let me see here. It looks like Paige's Twitter is gone. Oh shit. Wait a minute. I got the Twitter app open. What the fuck? Shit, you're right. For those who don't know, it's popping up that there's an error. Do you mean to tell me? Okay, I thought this was a joke, and I hope to God that it was, but I swear to God, like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I was reading in the comments of Jackie's video before it got taken down that people were reporting her old videos for different reasons. Like, they were literally spamming her video to get it taken down. I swear to God, if Jackie Stans reported Paige's Twitter just for this bullshit, y'all are horrible people. There's no other way around it. Y'all are horrible, deplorable. Like, how, like, you're, it's not there. Like, I'm following her and it's not loading. Let me see. Has anybody talked about this? Petty Paige. Y'all keep misspelling Paige's name. There's an I in it. Paige. Oh my God. There we go. Let me see latest. You're not a genuine person. A lot of people giving her support, apologizing. But this is like 40 something minutes ago. Oh, people are calling out Peter Mon already. Let's see this mess. The last reply I have from Paige, even though her actual Twitter page is creeping out. Yeah, you're right. 2 hours ago, she put that up. Maybe Twitter took it down because that's her information being put up. Although that's weird that they would do that. But you're right. She posted her information earlier, an hour ago, and her last response was, "It's the risk I'm willing to take to clear my name." It's still up. This is weird. Cucky is going after her. Cookie can go sit down and deal with his ashy ass highlight, okay? Cookie needs to go bother somebody else. He needs to go make some friends. Somebody go check up on the boy. Like, dang. Hey, Sanders told me you wanted to keep this between you and me. The irony. Irony. Damn, girl got her date of birth out here. Ugh. But let's see. Yeah, her page isn't up, and I wonder now if maybe, I hope to God it's not the Jackie Stans, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe it is Twitter, because they do have a policy about doxing. And yeah, I bet she was in shock yesterday. I'd be in shock too if I came home from work and saw someone was accusing me of stealing $1,500. I actually would be mad the moment I got off the bus. But yeah, I would be angry too. And the fact that Jackie isn't saying anything is just, it says a lot on her character. It really does. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking at tweets and I'm trying to see if anybody's talking about this. Da, 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 da. I'm not seeing any more information about it. I did see someone calling out Peter Mom for not talking about it. What did he talk about? Oh, the Jacqueline Hill stuff. Oh, someone actually I saw an apology. Hold on, guys. I think this person was a Jackie person or something. I don't know. I don't know if they are or not, but I thought this was funny. To think I hopped on the anti-Petty Paige train. I'm so sorry. Jackie is clearly a senior citizen with no idea how the cybersecurity works. I would have believed her if she provided evidence instead of hiring Twitter hackers to, quote, investigate this. Yeah, people, I'm telling you, with claims that big, when, it's not like, okay, because I am a drawing channel and I talk about other news in this, when there was a bigger scandal in one of my previous videos that you can go and watch if you want to, where these allegations came out about a cartoonist. But the thing is that we had actual physical proof. We had proof that you could go look back at and use to kind of figure out the timeline and how this stuff went about and all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. We had actual proof that we could reference. Jackie just had y'all. She just said she thought it was somebody and that was it. That's not a good look when you are like, if I accused my friend of stealing $500 from me, that's a big ass claim. And I would have to have proof, like maybe a receipt or something. Like maybe they took my phone and easy paid themselves $500. I would have to have that kind of proof in order to make that claim substantial. Something, anything. It's you got to have something. You got to have something. Yeah. And I still don't understand. Yeah, we need the receipts. I want to see the receipts. And it doesn't have to be your tax returns. Like I said, I showed before a fraud alert text that I know I get from Chase whenever I'm like they suspect something, or hell, even when I'm buying something and the vendor might be from out of town, it's like on a square or something. Like they might even call me about that. Like, banks are really thorough with that stuff nowadays, especially in the day and age where it's so easy to be hacked and to be, a victim of fraud or identity theft. One of my ex-boyfriend's cards kept getting, like, his number kept getting stolen, like, almost every other week. It was so easy. Okay, her last post, taking a break. I've done all I can do for today. Thank you all for your continued support. Okay. Yeah, if Paige is taking a break, that's the best she can do. Cause these Jackie stands, like I said, even if Jackie did come out and say she was wrong, they would still be going after Paige, saying like, "Look at what you did. What you did was whatever, blah blah blah." I don't know. But I'm gonna get off of here. I'm going to actually start talking about a different subject. Like I said, I'm normally an art channel. I talk about like animation, art news, stuff like that. But because I am so involved with drama channels and also beauty channels, and thank you. Thank you, 21. But because I deal with stuff that is so different from what's normally on this channel, but I just this bothered me so much. So much. And Jackie Aina's sensibility has always kind of just thrown me off just a bit, and it's really, and this just kind of proved why I never subscribed to her and why I could never really fully back her up. Like I do, I appreciate what the girl has done for the makeup industry, like with talking about shade ranges and stuff like that, or what have you. And like, I'm so glad she got that NAACP award. But girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to be like what Kendrick said and sit down and be humble. You need a break. You need a break, child. You need a break. Yeah, you need to let your ego come down, and just sit and think, because not everybody is out here to get you or to scam you. Not everybody is out here trying to plot the downfall of Jackie Aina. Okay, like it's fine. It's fine. All right. Now, Paige, if she ever does come across this, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that whatever you do down the line, that it is in your best interest. I also know that you just got out of you just had a really massive surgery, and please don't stress yourself out. Please don't overwork yourself. You don't want any complications from that. Like, I can only imagine what you're going through and how hard that has to be. So just stay in the loving arms of your fiance. Just know, I can tell that you have talked about this, or you have figured this out. And like I said before, if you do decide to go ahead with the litigation, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get what you want. If anything, I hope you get a settlement and an apology. That's really it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't expect this many people to come in to hear me kind of rant. And thank you to those who did subscribe. I hope that my content from here on out can it can be suited to you. But yeah, I hope you all have a great night. And yeah, stay cool, especially if wherever you are is hot, because where I am, it's hot as hell. All right. Good night, everybody.